Welcome back to the Geo channel. I'm your host, Geo. And, today we're going to be doing a sort of a remaster of a video that I made a really long time ago. The video was essentially made to be a collaboration with a bigger YouTuber by the name of Ween, but it turns out that he ended up leaving the internet, and the collaboration in question never ended up happening because of the sort of latencies between when the video was supposed to come out and a couple of the editors that never ended up editing the thing they were supposed to edit. But all around, I think this was a pretty solid video. I think my takes were pretty all right. Yeah, and I hope you give it a watch. Hope you watch till the end, and I hope you enjoy what you see. Thanks. What's up, demons? It's ya boy. Now, usually I'd make a probably around 30-second to a minute anime intro that's probably edited something like this. Clean up your looks with all the lies in the books. But today we're gonna be talking about a funny little subject, a funny little person, if you will. We're gonna be doing an overview of Jaylyn. And real quick, I want to say shouts out and thanks to my boy Weenie out here putting me up on his fucking video and shit. He's a real good guy. I love the guy to death. He's awesome. Great friend. Definitely go subscribe if you are one of those weird freaks that watches his videos and just doesn't subscribe like an asshole. So, But aside from all that, it's time to get finally into the meat, the bones, the mashed potatoes of this great 4-course meal that we are devouring today. Real quick disclaimer, do not harass, bug, or bother anyone that I mention here, especially Jaylyn. Now, Jaylyn's an interesting character. Jaylyn's an extreme hypocrite who likes to reach for sympathy and bait and virtue signal on Twitter, while also hopping on Discord, Reddit, or probably 4chan and saying the most abhorrent things that people in her community would probably ostracize her for. Jaylyn has also released a twitlonger, basically, in short, virtue signaling and crying about the fact that they got called out for being a hypocrite. Jaylyn in this twitlonger goes on to say, I have to deal with insane amounts of transphobia on a daily basis, which I'm sure you can imagine is not easy to deal with, especially when I'm dealing with my own mental health issues and internalized transphobia and dysphoria. So when someone makes a joke, in air quotes, that I will never be a real woman and that I should 41% myself, yeah, I may have an adverse reaction, which is why I've been screenshotted multiple times out of context saying I hate religion and I hate religious people. Those screenshots were not out of context because there's no context needed. One of them has a reply to it, right? The other one was just her saying that she wishes World War II happened to all religious people. Can we also take a minute to admire the probably smartest thing Jaden's done, which was to wipe all of her tweets after she made this twitlonger so that no one could disprove where the context was. So you're telling me right here that you put joke in air quotes because you don't think it's a joke when people tell you to 41% yourself, but when you say that World War II should happen to all religious people, it's somehow a joke and should be taken as a haha funny, because that's what she goes along to say in this article. She describes her sense of humor as edgy and blames that on growing up on the wrong side of the internet, when in reality, she's just a piece of shit. She would like to go on to say things like, oh, racism is bad, and then she proceeds to say, I'm going to kneel on your dead channel to Zero, and after figuring out he's black, just says okay and keeps going. So when you go on to say things like you feel like getting told to kill yourself is transphobic, or like getting told that you're not a real woman, well, could you imagine getting told that you're gonna get kneeled on after it's been almost 2 years after the George Floyd incident? Could you imagine that while being a black male and then you just not apologizing for it? I hope you know that you probably wish that all those transphobes would apologize to you, right? All of them, you wish they'd apologize to you, right? Zero wishes you'd apologize to him, but he knows that you'd only be doing it for the sake of getting out of this scenario and not for the sake of an actual apology, because you don't feel any sympathy. You only feel the need to gain sympathy from other people, which is why you mooch for it off of Twitter while also going onto Reddit and Discord and actively breaking your own rules. Now, Jalyns Reddit is an interesting place. There's everything from trans talk to talking about 2B2T. There's a lot of things that you can find on Jalyns Reddit. Controversial opinions about HRT, the works. But Jalyn has also made the foolish idea of talking about her quite peculiar fetishes. Now, Jalyn, if you didn't know, is a lesbian and frequent man-hater, and so she has some interesting ideas about her transition. Her infamous Reddit post that my homie Zero talked about reads, "So I'm pretty confident now that I'm trans. I'm even on HRT now. There's a small problem. Anytime I think about future me, I get aroused. The same happens when I take my estrogen pills. Even when I bought female deodorant, it was there. I'm just hoping the HRT makes that go away, because I don't want it to be sexual at all. I want to be a woman, and I don't understand why it does this." So, Jalyn, the one thing here is that happens because it's a fetish. You can want to be a woman, and that's fine. You're just into trans people. I don't know. I also don't know why you felt the need to like talk about this on Reddit. Why would you ask Reddit of all people about this? Don't you have friends that you can talk to, or am I like overestimating you about that? Like, don't you have other people that you can talk to about being trans? Like, just the other night I saw you in a call with people. Like, I mean, so I know you can like actually function and talk to people. Like, well, do you have any friends that you can go out and just talk to? Like, there's other like outlets other than Reddit to get your feelings across. Maybe a therapist. Well, you definitely need one of those, but you get the point. Jalyn also has the unfortunate habit of sympathy baiting on Reddit, and I wouldn't necessarily call it sympathy baiting, but basically just disclosing information that, motherfucker, why would you tell Reddit, right? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, why? Why? What possesses you to do that, right? So sit back, grab your bag of hot Funyuns, just like I've got next to me, and get ready for the ass blasting that is Jalyns Reddit. We're gonna kick it off in full force, full nuts to butts, full balls to the wall. All right, we're gonna start it out here with Jaden saying as the following: "I've been going through torture since I accepted myself. I've been on HRT for months, but keeping it a secret. I want to live so bad as a woman, but I guess my plan is to get outed or start living how I want to, then move out. I've never had the best relationship with my parents, so I'm not sure how they'd react." And then they reply to themselves saying, "My family is accepting after I had repressed my thoughts for so long. It hurts so much knowing that I could have been fine. I could have transitioned earlier and missed the worst of puberty. If only I had spoken up instead of being a scared child, I could have been fine. This is gonna haunt me for the rest of my life." As you can see, more sympathy baiting and crying on fucking Reddit. Like, why that? What the hell? Why would you like post this on Reddit, you fucking degenerate? Like, what the hell? Literally, just talk to motherfuckers about this. No one on Reddit fucking cares. I guarantee you that shit, dog. Like, chill the fuck out, bro. Like, calm down, buddy boy. Nobody gives a single flying fuck. Sorry about the tone of my voice, by the way. I'm currently dying, melting, and fading away. Jaden also had the brilliant idea of going on to comment on a post called "Trans Women in Porn." Now, the initial post was made by someone named Netheract. Jalyn went on to comment, "I usually find myself watching two trans women or two quote-unquote femboys. That seems to be what I can relate to the most." Dog, what in the flying fuck? Get the fuck off Reddit, please. Like, right now. I'm not even joking. Like, fuck go touching some grass, dog. Like, for the 7 fucking billionth time, get off Reddit, go touch a shower and some bitches, my G. Like, for real, goddamn. Also, imagine being so ugly that the moderators of r/amIugly remove your photo. Alright, making this segment has probably taken me way too long, so from here on out, I'm gonna end the video right now. Thank you for watching my segment of the video. Means a lot to me. Anyways, subscribe to Geo at Geo ! On YouTube. Also, subscribe to Ween. Peace.
Bro, talk shit, we running him down. He almost moved with a gang, nah. That shit is not advised. I've been on my come up, now some people with no rise. They ain't got no money and they not up, no surprise. When I'm rapping, I'm a